Let me take you back. Back to when the world still made sense. Back to when I thought love was safe. And family was sacred. I was 23. Living in the little blue house on Maple Street with my parents and my younger sister, Ava. We weren't rich, but we were whole. Sunday dinners. Matching Christmas pajamas. Dad's terrible dad jokes. Mum's apple pie that could fix any bad day. And Ava. Ava was my shadow. 2 years younger. Wild curls. Always stealing my hoodies. Always knowing my secrets before I even said them. We shared a bedroom until I was 16. She'd crawl into my bed during thunderstorms. I'd hold her hand and whisper, "It's just noise, Ava. It can't hurt you." I taught her how to ride a bike, how to curl her hair, how to say, "I'm fine," when you're not. She was my built-in best friend, my little echo, my person. And then there was Jake. Music softens, warm guitar. Jake, my Jake. We met at the community college library. I was reaching for a worn copy of Pablo Neruda. He reached at the same time. Our fingers brushed. He smiled. And I swear, the fluorescent lights flickered like movie magic. He had messy brown hair, green eyes that crinkled when he laughed, a voice like warm honey. 6 months later, he said, "Lena, you're my home." He traced my name on my wrist with his thumb. I believed him. I believed us. Ava loved Jake too, in that sweet sisterly way. She'd tease him about his terrible dance moves, beg him to drive her to soccer practice when I was working late. He'd grown, but always say yes. Anything for family, he'd grin. And I'd feel this glow in my chest, like I'd won the lottery twice. The perfect boyfriend, the perfect sister, the perfect life. That Friday, I came home early. My shift at the cafe ended at 4 instead of 7. I wanted to surprise Jake with takeout from his favorite Thai place. Pad Thai. Extra peanuts. Just how he liked it. I texted Ava, "Bringing dinner, be home soon." She replied with a heart emoji. Nothing unusual. I slipped my key into the lock. The house smelled like vanilla candles, Ava's favorite. I kicked off my shoes, padded toward the living room, and froze. There, on our couch. The one Mom reupholstered last spring with the tiny floral pattern. Ava's hands were tangled in Jake's hair. His arms circled her waist like they'd done it 1,000 times. Their lips, moving slow, hungry, familiar. The takeout bag slipped from my fingers. Pad Thai splattered across the hardwood. Peanuts scattered like confetti at a funeral. They jumped apart. Ava's eyes went wide. "Lena." "Oh my God." Jake stood, hands up like I was holding a gun. "It's not what it looks like." But it was. And in that moment, something inside me died. Music cuts to silence. Heartbeat drum. Rain intensifies. I couldn't breathe. The room spun. My sister, my Ava, was wearing my hoodie. The grey one I'd left at Jake's apartment last weekend. The one that still smelled like my perfume. I backed away. My voice came out small. Broken. "How long?" Ava's lip trembled. "Lena, please let me explain." "How long?" Jake swallowed hard. His Adam's apple bobbed like he was choking on the truth. 3 months. 3 months. 91 days. Of stolen kisses while I was at work. 91 nights of "I love you" texts that meant nothing. 91 mornings I woke up smiling. While they woke up together, I ran upstairs, slammed my bedroom door, collapsed against it. The tears came hot and ugly. I wanted to scream, to claw the walls, to erase the image burned behind my eyelids. But worse than the pain was the why. Why her? Why my sister? I kept replaying every moment. The way Ava asked about Jake's schedule. When does he get off work again? I thought she was being sweet. How she'd accidentally bump into us at the movies. Oh, you guys are here too? What a coincidence. I thought it was cute. The late night study sessions when I was asleep. Jake's helping me with chemistry, she'd say. I thought she was struggling. I'd praised her, thanked her, called her supportive. I was so stupid. Mom knocked later, her voice soft through the door. Sweetheart? Ava says you had a fight. I opened the door just enough to see Ava behind her. Eyes red, wringing her hands like a child caught stealing. Mom looked confused. Whatever it is, we'll fix it. Your sisters. The word tasted like poison. That night, I couldn't sleep. I scrolled through Jake's Instagram, something I hadn't done in months. And there it was. A story from 2 weeks ago. Him and Ava at the lake, her head on his shoulder. Caption: Best company with a red heart. I'd liked it. The betrayal wasn't just a knife. It was a slow-acting venom, seeping into every memory, poisoning every laugh, every inside joke, every I love you. I stopped eating, stopped answering texts. Mom thought I was sick. Dad kept asking if Jake and I broke up. I couldn't say the words out loud. How do you tell your parents their golden child stole your future? Ava tried to corner me in the kitchen, her voice a whisper. I didn't mean for it to happen. It just did. I laughed. Bitter. Broken. You don't accidentally fall in love with your sister's boyfriend, Ava. She flinched. I was going to tell you. After graduation. After? My voice cracked. So I could smile in your wedding photos. Hold your bouquet while you said I do to my life? I saw it then. The guilt in her eyes. But also relief. She'd been carrying a secret too heavy. And now it was out. She wanted forgiveness. She wanted me to make it okay. But I was done being the good sister. I started noticing things. The way Jake avoided my eyes at family dinners. How Ava's laugh changed when he was around. Higher, breathier. The matching keychains they suddenly had. The way Mom said, "You girls are so lucky to have each other." I wanted to scream. I don't have her anymore. But I didn't. Instead, I went quiet. And quiet can be louder than rage. I didn't scream. I didn't slap. I didn't give them the explosion they expected. I went strategic. Step 1. I moved into the guest room. No more shared bathroom. No more borrowed clothes. No more midnight talks. Ava knocked every day. Lena, please. I never answered. Step 2. I gathered proof. Screenshots of their texts. Jake had a bad habit of leaving his phone unlocked. Photos from mutual friends' stories. A voice memo Ava left me weeks ago, drunk. I think I'm in love with him, Lena. What do I do? I deleted it then. I recovered it now. Step 3. The family dinner. Mom insisted we talk it out. Sunday roast. Mashed potatoes. Like old times. I waited until everyone had seconds. Then I stood. Before dessert, I said, voice steady, "There's something you all need to know." I played the voice memo. Showed the texts. The lake photo. Mom's fork clattered. Dad's face went white. Ava sobbed, "Lena, please." Jake stared at his plate like it could save him. I looked at Jake. "You said I was your home. Turns out you just needed a spare key." Then Ava, "You wanted to be me so bad. You took the one thing that was mine." Hope it was worth it. I walked out. Didn't slam the door. Just left. Mom made Ava move into the basement. Dad stopped speaking to Jake entirely. Mutual friends chose sides. Most chose mine. Jake's perfect guy reputation. Shredded. Ava lost her soccer scholarship. The coach heard about the family drama, said it showed poor character. But the real revenge? I healed. I started therapy. Dyed my hair the red Ava always wanted but wasn't allowed. Got a promotion at the cafe. Made new friends who'd never met my sister. I stopped saying I'm fine. Started saying I'm becoming. 6 months later, Ava showed up at my new apartment. 1 bedroom. String lights. Plants I hadn't killed yet. She stood in the hallway. Eyes swollen. Voice small. I'm sorry. I hate who I became. I let her stand there. Didn't invite her in. I don't hate you, Ava. I just don't need you anymore. I closed the door. Here's what I learned. Betrayal doesn't define you. Healing does. Family isn't just blood. It's who shows up when the mask slips. Revenge isn't always destruction. Sometimes it's walking away so cleanly, they spend the rest of their lives staring at the space you left. I'm Lena. I lost a sister and a boyfriend that day. But I found me. And that's the happiest ending I could have written. Sunlight through window. Narrator, whisper. If you're watching this, and someone broke your trust, know this, you are not the crack. You are the light that gets through. Thank you for listening. I'm Lena, and I'm finally, truly, free.